It's dark again. Hi.
It's Nan and Kal.
Nan and Kal, we're doing a mukbang, and we're actually doing Chinese food. Chinese food. Sorry if I offended anyone. That was not my intention.
Yeah, she's just a comedian. Don't worry about her.
Comedian.
Don't pay her no mind.
I do comedy for free. Okay, we
So
have
what is
tofu. It's actually tofu and broccoli, extra spicy.
This looks like the tofu is nice and crispy in there.
It's probably old. Knowing them, because he asked
I'ma
me,
eat
he was
it
like,
anyway.
what do you want? Oh, let me look first. I was like, look where the bug is. So it's white rice and tofu and broccoli, extra spicy.
Ooh, extra spicy. That's good.
That's what makes every food taste good. Once you add spice to it, no matter how bad it tastes.
So it could be
better.
old and rotten.
It
You
could
just put
taste
some
better.
pima on it, some pepper. It's good.
And you India. Like sweet.
Ooh, got me sweating already. I don't know why I'm sweating. I didn't even take a real bite.
Oh gosh. Having a hot flash.
Ugh. I am. I've been having hot flashes.
That's not a good thing.
Whew. Wow.
Well, hey, it's life.
What you gonna do?
When the heat comes wild on you. Well, anyway, I wanted to talk about Housewives. Was it Desperate Housewives? No, Housewives.
Real Housewives.
Even though no one there is actually married,
The Real Housewives of New York.
which actually everybody's divorced or single. And what's her name?
Which one, Ramona?
The one that's engaged. Countess.
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 Leanne.
Leanne. I'm like, what's her name? Liana. Countess Elsa. Countess is actually engaged to be married. So the whole thing happened.
So this
with
would
the
be
whole
like
cheating.
real divorce wives. Because it's all about those who are divorced. Which is okay, ain't no big deal, but...
And Jules is getting a divorce.
Oh, right, she is.
Everybody said there's a curse on the Housewives show. Everybody becomes single or whatever. And maybe there is. I think just being in the spotlight.
Yeah, I don't
extra
even know if
drama.
I would call it like a curse. I just call it like when you're up there and you got money like that, a lot of those people, they're just, I mean, I'm stereotyping now. They're not just really focusing on, it's like the money becomes a lot of the center of
Right.
things. And so like when you're watching those shows, I don't take it seriously anyway. I mean, I'm sure they take their marriage seriously. But
And I think too, because they're always trying to stay working, and they stay working by causing drama. They cause senseless drama, and I think it affects their relationships because then
that
everybody's like,
definitely does.
yeah, that and having a camera in your face. Because if you had a camera in your face every day, I think replaying
Yeah,
what you
that's
look
true.
like in real life could be actually very scary. Because if I saw what I really look like, I'd be like, ooh.
Not even how, well, you mean like what you do.
Yeah, what I do, I'd be like, oh my
Yes,
god,
because
how
if I
embarrassing.
follow exactly all the stupid things I've ever said, ever done,
I wouldn't
oh
talk
my
to myself.
God.
Look, I wouldn't talk to
I
myself.
put myself in a timeout. Like, no, that was mean. Yeah, you say a lot of really stupid stuff, and it's like a real reflection on you. And that does take a toll on marriage and relationships.
Right. Especially if the other person doesn't really want to be on TV, because a lot of times the husbands don't want to be on it or don't want that type of attention. And now we know why, because they always cheating.
Right? And then they get mad, you made me look bad.
Like, no,
All that
you
stuff.
kissed her.
Right, so with the Countess, that
Right.
photograph that Bethany
Bethany found.
found and showed her about her fiance
Of 2 weeks.
of 2 weeks. First of all, wait, let's go back and talk about how he slept with all her friends already. Like, what
So
is
nasty.
that?
But then I thought, Luann sleeps around too. But then with your friends, that's really she just
That's a little different.
and she
though.
comes off looking really desperate. Like,
I think she is more naive than
I think she just
is.
wants to be married. Like, she just because she was with that last boyfriend, Jock, and it didn't work out. And I think they were on the way to get married. I don't know what happened, because that seemed like a really fun relationship. But he wanted children, and at 50-something, she couldn't really have them. So they were struggling to have kids, and then the relationship ended, which I thought it was going in towards marriage, and it didn't work out. Then this guy comes 2 weeks, and she was like, I want to marry him. And I think she's obsessed with being married, so she could be the married one on the show. Because that would put her back on the show, because I think she got downgraded from a main character to like a friend of a character this season.
But how do you get downgraded from a friends of a character?
They do. They pay you less because they find you boring. That's why they added.
So
jewels.
they decide whether or not your
Andy.
status is.
Andy.
What your status is,
How
and
people
then
react to you, like,
that's
they don't
how
even
much
want
money
you.
you get paid.
Right.
What? Okay.
How I know? I know Andy personally. You're right. I don't know.
Andy makes those decisions.
I think he's part of the board that makes the decision. That's why they're so nice to him. When he came on the show, he was like, I'm asking a question. He was like, sorry, Andy. They really listen to Andy. Andy's the boss. Andy's the boss. But yeah, Leanne, so what do you think about the whole fiance kissing someone? She kept saying, she didn't cheat on me. He just, made a mistake. And I'm like, I guess what does she consider cheating? What do you consider cheating? This is someone you engaged to of 2 months and he already kissing someone else.
No, I mean that is cheating. Well, I think you have to go back a little bit more because it depends on First of all, he was already suspect. He's already suspect. Friends, right? Yeah, from all her friends.
He only dated women with money.
Yeah, only dated women with money. So he was already suspect.
Right.
And so from that, you can definitely say that's cheating.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying guys don't make mistakes.
Right.
But those mistakes are still cheating. Okay, but he's kissing. People are like, okay, that's different. He didn't have sex.
That we know of.
That we know of.
Right.
If we're going to go by what we just saw on the show and that picture, he didn't have sex, right? He just kissed this woman. But if he wasn't a person who was already a suspect of doing stuff, I could say could be a mistake. Maybe he did get really drunk. Maybe he didn't know what he was doing. He was just kissing her.
Right.
But he was already suspicious from the beginning.
Yeah,
he was already suspicious.
Shady. He's a shady
so I can't say that's a pass. That doesn't sound like, okay, let me just forgive you.
No, that's true. It doesn't this stuff
it doesn't add up
right now.
It doesn't add up. But if you're gonna say if that's cheating, yes, that's a form of cheating. It is.
I think so. Well, obviously, if you touch another woman, you're cheating, period. And you're engaged. I'm like, no matter how drunk you are, you just got engaged. Your mind should be so infatuated with who you're engaged by that kissing someone else shouldn't even come up. That's to me just shady by itself. Just the timing of it all. Not to say it's better to kiss someone while you're married, not, but during your engagement time, I'm like, okay, this is all fresh, brand new, and you have the enough, because as much drunk as people get, you still know what you're doing. He wasn't falling on the floor to say like, oh, he's incoherent and he just can't remember.
Well, you do. Oh well, if you are drunk to the point you're incoherent, then you don't know or remember what you were doing. Because that happens. That means
he has another problem. If you're blacking out, you got a whole other problem.
Some people do.
Because I've never drank that much that I don't know what I'm doing, and I felt
because you don't do that.
No, I know
you don't do that. But some people do.
I feel like as much as I may be like doing stuff that I feel stupid and giddy if I'm drunk or something. And it happened when I was much younger. I think it was in college or something.
I don't have a high threshold for alcohol, so therefore I'm not drinking that many drinks to be blacking out.
Right, so you
that's just not me. But some people want that.
No, some people
they purposely do that.
I feel like he has an issue. And then she was trying to speak to, what's the blonde one? The one that used to be her lover like Sonia? 2 weeks before. It was her lover like 2 weeks before. She was like, they met in my house.
But it sounded like for 10 years, over the span of 10 years.
They were on and off.
They were on and off, bedroom buddies. So, he technically was her lover.
Right. And she was like, my lover 10 years is getting married to my friend.
And she was like, oh, come on, Sonia.
Oh, yeah, what's the big deal? Yeah, I'm like, that is a big deal. He only slept
with you one time. I'm like,
over 10 years, it was not once.
Well, this is the problem, though.
2 weeks before they hooked up. So that's even more nasty. But here's the problem.
He keeps changing what he tells her.
Right, he's lying. And she just wants to be married. I feel like she don't care who it was. She just wants to be married.
It's very blind that she's defending all that.
No, she just wants to be married. I think it could have been a crackhead off the street. And she would have been like...
think she's just older and she's just really naive?
No, I think she just wants to be married. I think she's smarter than that because I feel like she plays the field too. She's had a lot of guys. Like they always say, oh, Luann sleeps with everybody. And she does. So she's been out there, and maybe that's why she didn't care that he slept with other people, or so many. Not even that. So many of her friends, which to me is still, I don't understand how you get over that part. Has anybody slept with more than one of my friends?
It's not like it's a
my
friend.
recent friend.
Right. It's not like it's a friend that you don't talk to anymore.
Exactly.
And you haven't spoken to in like 10 years. This is your circle.
Right.
Your social circle. You just sat, you stayed over her house. Like you're hanging out, you're living with her for a little bit. And he has been lovers with her.
Right. That's so odd. It happened to me. And I don't look at the person. I can't even be in the same circle anymore. Because we weren't, well, it wasn't even this close of a circle. They were actually in a closer circle than I was with this girl. It happened in college. And she was, this is somebody I knew. I said hi to. I didn't consider her like my friend, but she was like a friend of a friend kind of thing. So she was around. So it was a little bit different, but I still could not look at her and, shoot, she can't even look me in the eye. Much less
Imagine.
Yeah, so imagine him bold enough to be like, hey, welcome to my engagement party. Oh, yeah, I slept with her, went on a date with her. That's just so odd.
And the fact that he's pretending
okay
and he's lying that he's not, or he hasn't,
no,
is what's really...
He didn't lie that he's not. He lied, he downplayed it like you're nothing. Like, they were just...
Well, he's downplaying he lied because he said he only slept with her one time. That's a big lie. That's not even a downplay.
Over 10 years,
yeah,
Sonia never sleeps with anyone one time.
We acted like we know them so well.
I guess we watch them on TV. But
right?
she looks like she gets it in. Okay, I mean, hey, it is what it is. So whatever. How do you like it?
It's good. There's a place close by you?
I just stopped by any place I
American Chinese food.
Yeah, this is American Chinese food, by the way. So usually fried,
fried, sweet, salty, all the above.
All the bad stuff, but it's tofu, right? And broccoli. I think this is on the healthy part of the menu, too. The healthy part of the menu.
The diet part. And what do you feel like about, well, I'm just going back to the Dorinda's boyfriend, the dry cleaning guy, because I find that story interesting too.
He's shady. He's shady too. But I don't know. That's her man, so whatever. I feel like I don't really care. I just feel like he hasn't slept with anyone in the group. So he gets a pass from me. I'm like, whatever.
He's all good. Thumbs up.
No, he is. I mean, compared to that, sleeping with half of your crew, he's looking like an angel right now. Like, wow, he's a good guy. And all he was is just shady. I don't feel like he has anything. I think he's just one of them guys that people look at and be like, ew, whatever. Because he's bald and fat, so they automatically stereotype him as the weirdo or the sleaze bucket. But I think it has a lot to do with what he looks like. I don't think it has anything to do with his personality.
A good point. Because if he was this hot guy, you think people would be so...
They wouldn't. It would be like, okay, yeah, he's a man, whatever. Or they'll give it a pass. But because he's fat and bald, they're not doing that. And they keep playing him, calling him the dry cleaner guy. But he owns a whole business, so it's not like he's just sitting there dry cleaning his own clothes.
Oh yeah, I don't think they said it to make offense.
No, but the way how Bethany all of a sudden is on this high horse, I think since she got money, it comes off
well,
that way.
Well, she also said, man, I should have got my dry cleaning in before I burnt those bridges with him. Because she could have got a lot of free dry cleaning.
She was, I think. He was doing like free stuff in her house, like cleaning her rugs and cleaning her floor.
He's one of the top dry
he's
cleaners.
Good at what he does, or he's the top of what he does. But yep. Well, anyway, this food was too damn good.
You finished faster than me, girl.
And I'm gonna get me some more. But we at our mark, and I'm about to go. All right, bye, y'all. Chime in. This is Kal, and you are
Nan.
Deuce.